Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. I'm going to press the X button right now. I hope it made a noise. Like, the noise after me having said that should make it so that I can sync this audio. But just from visual perspective, it seems as though there's a bit of delay between me pressing the button and it actually doing the thing. But this is Capsule Monster Coliseum. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. This is an old PS2 game. And it is a gem. It truly is a gem among non-gems. Because okay, my history with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm not as into Yu-Gi-Oh! As I am into Pokemon. But, my interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sort of dropped off in recent years. But, back in the heyday, I used to collect cards. I had like 2,000 of them. Most people did at that point. Like, if you were gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you were gonna have a whole shit ton of cards. But, yeah, and I would watch the show when it was on, but I never really, like, super followed it. And that was even the case with Pokemon until recently when it came on Netflix, and then I became obsessed with it all over again. But, yes. Okay, so this is Capsule Monster Coliseum. So this is like what Pokemon Conquest is to Pokemon, in that it's like this tabletop, if you can, I don't know if that's even right. I hear these game terms being thrown around for, like, genres and whatever, and I assume I know what they mean, but I might be wrong. But it's like, it's like a tabletop, it's like an RPG, because your units can gain experience, and, like, it's like a Fire Emblem kind of thing, where you move across tiles in, like, this sort of chess format, and attack people's monsters individually as they place them on the field and summon them and stuff. And, yeah, I really like that. And I'm probably one of the only people that put, like, more than 200 hours into Pokemon Conquest. But, like, these sort of, like, off-kilter games, like, spin-offs from, like, a main series, I have a very soft spot for them, as it would appear. Okay. Just gonna put in my name really quick. I can't put in my channel name because I did that for my first save file, because I played like 3 matches before I started this series, just to like make sure that I know, just to refresh my memory, of course, and stuff. And yeah, John let me borrow this game, so that was very nice of him. You can purchase a starter kit, which you can do to, it'll just give you all your monsters and like which element you are, I think. I think you can still pick what element you are, but I always build custom. It's much better to build custom. You can buy all your monsters individually, and obviously that's way better for strategy. But, yes. Okay. The symbol's attribute affects all your monsters. Select an attribute that will give your monsters an advantage in battle. Very, sin. I did Earth, for my first 3, like, today. So I'm gonna do something else. I want to do something different. Earth monsters are very tanky, it appears. As you would expect them to be. It's usually like a bulky sort of attribute. Then there's water, fire, dark, light, thunder, wood, wind. And fire, I'm gonna do... Fire seems really difficult. It seems like the monsters hit really hard, but they sort of suffer when it comes to attribute bonuses, terrain bonuses, because a lot of terrains negatively affect fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick fire, because I think it'll be a challenge, and it'll be cool. And then you can pick, the design of your tower, which obviously doesn't really matter. I'm going to pick Fairy, because I picked Fairy last time, and I just like the way it looks. And then, which... Brown and red I like, but, kind of like platinum and red. And that is why I'm going to pick it. Alright, we're going to assign all the points. So MP is what you're going to use to purchase your monsters in the beginning. And it's also what you're going to use to summon your monsters. Like, it goes down every time you summon, and then, like... the game is going to get explained to us as we get past this phase, so you can just pay attention to that. But I am going to do, like... how much? How much did I think I did, like, 550 MP, and that seemed to be a good amount. And then PP... is the health of your statue. So the monsters can attack your statue, and if your statue gets exploded, then you die. So, it's not really necessary to level up PP that much, because obviously you just make sure that your statue just doesn't get attacked. So I'm gonna put everything else into AP, I think. I'm gonna put AP up to like 150, I think. I think that's a good number. AP is what you use, is your ability points, and that's, or action points, I should say. And that's what you use to be able to just move your pieces and summon them and all that stuff. And so the more you have, the more moves you can make. So clearly it is quite valuable. I think 595 is good enough. Maybe I'll... I mean, AP maxes out relatively quickly, because you get more AP the more monsters you summon. So you don't really need to have that much at the start. I'll just fill up on MP, I guess, so I can buy as many monsters as I want. Essentially. Okay, I am satisfied with the settings. Let us continue. And they have, like, I think they have, like, all the original cast in this game, too.
Grandpa!
Yes.
Ah, I thought you would come, Yugi. What are you doing? I knew you wouldn't have prepared anything.
You can turn the character voices off in the options, I noticed, but I thought it would be better to just have them on, because nostalgia.
That's my grandpa.
That is your
Go to
grandpa.
your horses. I never said I was giving you these for free. I'll exchange them for monster points.
Monster points?
You can earn monster points by winning during the tournament.
Keep winning to get more and more, but I haven't battled even once yet. But didn't you just create a symbol that gave you monster points? Use those to start with. Let me give you some tips. Monsters can be separated into light, dark, fire, water, earth, wood, wind, and thunder. In other words, each monster has a different attribute, and each attribute has a different advantage and disadvantage. I'll explain what they are, but if you don't think you remember them, I suggest you take notes. Are you ready? Here they are. So I had to get reacquainted with this, but it is pretty easy to understand. Like, it seems like a lot because there's 3, 6, 8 types, and you have to figure out which ones are good against the other ones. But they all make sense when you think about it. Well, most of them make sense, and then you can fill in the blanks with the ones that kind of don't. So, like, fire good against wood, obviously, no-brainer. Water against fire, no-brainer. Earth is strong against thunder is a little bit more abstract, but still makes sense. Wood being strong against wind makes no sense at all. But, you know, that's fine. Wind strong against water is maybe I can see how that would work. Thunder strong against light doesn't make sense. But, you know, obviously light being strong against dark, dark being strong against earth. Well, dark against earth, yeah. So, like, half of them make perfect sense, and then you can fill in the blanks, and you're pretty much good on that account. The rest is up to me. I understand. Can you show me the monsters? So now we can actually buy the monsters. Alright, so we have to buy at least 10 monsters. With the MP that I got, so I got 670. And you want to buy a bunch of different kinds. Mechanical snail, huh? They've got basically all the same... Oh. Okay, mostly all the same monsters, even between the types, elements that you choose. But they have some that are different. Like this guy was not in my Earth playthrough, and I kind of want him. But I am specializing in fire, so I should buy at least one of all the fire monsters first. So I'll buy Firegrass, Flame Viper, and the other one, whichever one it was Mechanical Snail or something. Karibo is a super cheap monster, and Happy Lover is the light version of Karibo, basically. They don't do the same thing, but like they're, you know... You want these low-level monsters, because then you can have more of them. I like White Dolphin. Yeah. White Dolphin served me really well earlier. Then we might as well take Haniwa, I guess. Although, let's hold off on that. Because Drollbird... units that can move a lot. You can see in the... Okay, so move... You see the plus sign and 4. It can move 4 tiles, either vertical or horizontal. It can attack diagonally 1 space. And its attribute is wind. Its AP is 27, which is how much it gives you when you summon it. PP is 165, which is how much health it has. The AT is attack, and DF is defense. Okay, Wicked Dragon, I kind of really want you. I'm going to pick you. So that's good. I bought 8. I need 2 more. Maneater is pretty good too, so I'm going to take you. And then Kaminari has crazy movement allowance. So I might as well take one of him as well. And then I'll take one more of something else. Kind of want Kurama, maybe. Oh yeah, Kurama with its good moveset. I like that. Alright, I bought 11 monsters, and a couple of them are gonna be big heavy hitters, big tanky heavy damage dealers. But most of the other ones are just gonna be support. But, you know, kind of throw out the window, like similar to Pokemon Conquest, throw out your general basic knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh! Out the window, because this, you know, like, attack defense, like what you would see on the card, doesn't matter in this. There are monsters that are better than others, but mostly it's about using numbers to destroy other people, and every unit can be very valuable. And they level up, and they get a little better when they level up, but leveling up is a rare occurrence, because you only gain, like, 20 experience per kill, and you level up when you reach 100 experience. And you can level up multiple times. But you also gain a set number after each battle, and that's how your statue gains experience, and then your statue can get more better. So, we're going to be battling against Joey the first go around here. Wait for this. This is my favorite line in this entire game. Wait for it.
Joey!
I just love the way he says that. That's so dumb that I like that. But it's true. And don't think I'm going to take it easy on you just because you're my friend. I'm not holding anything back. Let's get started, Joey. If there was one person that I would love to be able to do an impersonation of, that would be Yami Yugi, because I just rediscovered how awesome his voice is. It's so, like, deep and charismatic and strong. By the way, if you pick the 4th card, you win every time. A lot of people don't know that because it's not actually true, but this is my 4th victory in a row by picking the 4th card. So, yeah. So I picked to attack first. If you attack second, you can choose which side of the field you're on. Which doesn't make much difference at all, in my personal opinion. Maybe it depends on the map, but I would obviously rather attack first, because then I can summon first, and I can get more AP first, and I can move all my actions first. Basically do everything first. So, yeah. Okay, I'll select my monsters to play with. Wait a sec!
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
There's a limit.
There's a limit on which monsters I can use, which is determined by monster points. You mean the points I paid in order to get monsters? Yeah, each stage has a set limit of MP, and the total MP of the monsters you use can't exceed the limit. I see. That means that the MP limit of the stage is 100, then I can use 10 monsters that are 10 MP each, which none exist. Or I can only use 5 monsters that are 20 MP each, which none exist. That's right. So you have to think carefully about the balance of which monsters you use. Okay, thanks, Yugi. That is what I will do. So this is pretty easy because Joey has 4 Fire Reapers, and they're all fire, obviously, and that's all he has. So obviously picking White Dolphin as a water to do heavy damage against fire types, but I'm also fire, so I'm going to pick my fire guys as well. You know, I'm going to be heavy fire in this circumstance. And that's going to give me Mechanical Snail too. The problem is that this map, the water goes up and like fills the map with water. So it's going to ruin some of my fire guys. So, but I do still have White Dolphin. I think we'll be good. I do like to mainly take the type that is my attribute, and then fill in the ranks with stuff that will help against the specific battle. So, that is what I did. Not going to take any wood monsters. You know, it's 4 against 4. I think that's just fine. So let's end it. If you lose a monster, it's gone forever, by the way. At least I believe that's the case. I lost Kuribo on my first battle, and then I couldn't get it back through the next ones. So we'll put my fire symbol back here, because why would you put it any closer than you need to? And then manual place the rest of the monsters. I will place White Dolphin here, because then it can move straight into the water and get terrain bonuses, which will increase its attack and defense. Very, very basic tabletop RPG stuff. Fire Grass is going to go here because it can move over the water. And Mechanical Snail should probably go like here's fine. Because I'm going to move diagonal up to the left and then, you know, sort of intersect where all my other monsters are going. Yeah, player phase.
It's time to stop.
Indeed. Oh, but you're going to tell me how to summon monsters. Hey, in order to move your pieces, you need AP. As you can see, I have 150 AP, plus 150 is the amount of AP I gain on each turn. then I can't move my pieces anymore if AP goes to 0 or too low to which the amount is not able for anyone else to be moving. If you don't summon, you have to choose which monsters to summon. You're right. Okay, I will do that. Okay, who should we summon first? It technically doesn't matter that much, but you can look at each unit's AP cost. As you can see, this costs 45 and you cost 54. That equals 99, so I can summon these two guys, and that'll be fine. And then I can just summon Mechanical Snail later. It doesn't matter if he's alive right yet. But the more monsters you summon, the more AP you get per turn, so... good on us for having that.
Gonna see what Joey Wheel is all about.
Joey Wheel is all about being the tutorial battle, so he loses basically instantly. Not a lot of pride in that, I would assume. Also, if you could at least go for some variety. If you're not gonna go for variety outside of attributes, you could at least do different monsters within your friggin' element here. Like I did. I've got Firegrass, Mechanical Snail. Yes, I saw AP increase. I just told them about that. I know that you guys aren't privy to my Let's Play experience right now, but let's get with the program. These people are already caught up on that. So, summon Mechanical Snail. Okay. And the max AP is like 300, I think. Or at least it would be for this stage, and for some of the other stages as well. So we'll move. I'm pretty sure that...
Its ability decreased.
Yes, that terrain is not good for my piece's attribute.
If the terrain is unfavorable,
Then its ability decreases, indeed. But if the terrain is favorable, then the ability increases. Yeah, you can check by looking at your piece's ability. I see, then I should be on the same terrain as my attribute as much as possible. Of course it changes depending on the situation, but it's worth remembering. The problem is there is no favorable terrain for fire types on this map. So really, by picking fire, I screwed myself... Oh, I'm out of AP already? How much AP did these guys take? 50? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, because I summoned Mechanical Snail, right. So it took a bunch. Well, that sucks, because I wanted to move White Dolphin. But I guess that's all we can do right now. White Dolphin cannot quite one-shot the fire types, but gets real darn close. So that's cool, I suppose. Player phase. Alright, move your fine ass up here. Plus 19 attack is very good. The more you stand on your terrain, like, your ability is only going to go up once. And it only lasts that turn. I guess, you know, like, it'll go up multiple times, but only once per turn. And then it'll go back to what it was before. So you can only get, like, one boost total, basically. I would say that we just leave everybody here and then move Mechanical Snail. Because I want to stay out of range of the Fire Reapers, because I want to be able to land the first strikes. Because that, you know, makes all the difference. Which, in this case, means we just end our turn. And then hopefully they'll move forward. And then I'll be able to take out at least one of them. But yeah, I'm really not interested in losing any of my units here. And yeah, see, now the water's increasing. Yep. Wait. Oh, it's going up. And obviously, as you can see, it's submerged about a third of the playing field. And it's going to go up again, too. And yeah, that's bad for both of us in terms of being fire types. Good for White Dolphin, I suppose, but that's the only one. Alright, so White Dolphin can go up here. How much damage can you do? Not quite, right? Yeah, almost, but not quite. Oh, I forgot to turn battle animation off. It's my bad. This is just like it's... I guess it's cool, but like it's not great. It's mostly just a time waster. I think it's interesting that you attack with thunder, but... to, you know, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. What am I doing? I'm kicking your ass. That's what I'm doing. Alright, Flame Viper. This is an easy decision. You mop up this kill. Destroy. Oh, shit. I forgot to turn it off again. Alright. Flame Viper, what do you look like? Oh, you look like that. What are you gonna do? Just gonna use Flamethrower? Yeah? Alright, use Flamethrower against a Fire Reaper there. And, destroy him. He is destroyed. 13 damage. All he needed to do. And 20 experience for that. Of course not. Of course. Okay. So, and now we've got... Oh, shit. That's right. So, given that Firegrass can only attack diagonally, he can't attack anybody that's on the same plane as him. Which means, essentially, I need to move here. Mechanical Snail can't quite sneak in a kill here either. But Mechanical Snail is safe here. And cannot be hit. So I would assume that they're going... Well, the way this works is that they'll either double down with these two guys on killing White Dolphin, which they won't be able to, because water's getting its fire, and you guys will only, together, probably do like 2/3 damage. Or you'll attack Flame Viper, and you'll attack White Dolphin, whichever outcome you want to decide is fine with me, because neither of them leads to me losing any monsters.
Yep, but that does...
Okay. Okay, good. I turned it off just in time.
Win it quick and slick.
I don't know. Okay. You're not going to take them out, though. But yeah, fire types do a ton of damage. Very, very strong attack. As you can see, by the fact that he wasn't super effective, yet still almost completely took out my monster there. But I just hope that that means I can do the same. Alright. They're not going to raise the water level yet. Victory is not in your reach. Still have very far to go. Alright, but you moving there was pretty good at evading Firegrass's attack that it would have been. So, I would just go ahead and do this. Okay. Almost toast. I wonder if there's any way I can sneak in behind him to get rid of that guy. If not, it doesn't really matter to me. Okay, so you have to move up in order to get him. You, what can you do? You can't get anybody. That's an issue. Maybe poor positioning on my part. In that case, I definitely should have had you attack this guy. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. I think we're just going to bank on losing Flame Viper. But look how much damage that does. That's more than White Dolphin did. That's ridiculous. I really enjoy it. I think that's super cool.
What?
Yeah, way, man. Alright. In this case, we'll move up, and then Firegrass will be able to take out somebody on the next turn, I assume. Alright, I think we're banking on losing Flame Viper, or maybe White Dolphin if they double down on him instead. Yeah, Flame Viper is gonna be goodbye. That's fine. I usually bank on losing at least 1 unit per match.
You're pink.
At least in the first one. Okay.
You're doing better.
And as I'm just getting...
Better than he thought. That means he didn't expect to lose any monsters. That's kind of a little bit arrogant. But yeah, as you can see, it would take an army of Fire Reapers to take out this White Dolphin. So White Dolphin's gonna be just fine. And yeah, victory hinges on either destroying all your opponent's monsters or destroying their statue. But if you destroy their statue without destroying all their monsters, the monsters you didn't destroy are unable to be taken from the opponent when you win. So you can't win them as prizes. if you don't destroy them. So, you know, it's double... you have to decide whether it's better to just hemorrhage your reward in order to, you know, ensure victory, or if you want to just destroy all the monsters so you can have all of them be cool. Alright. Yes. Okay, yeah, this is going to work perfectly. Because we're going to destroy you with Mechanical Snail. Then we're going to have White Dolphin go to the left and attack the leftwards Fire Reaper. And in the meantime, Firegrass can take out this Fire Reaper. Oh, yes, everything's turning up pretty good now. I mean, that was really part of my original plan, right? Like, even just from the start, I was like, it's going to come to this. These guys are all going to be positioned in these exact places. And then I'm just going to be able to absolutely rape ass on the down low here. On the down turn. On the end. The end of the place. Alright. But he's going to live. One of his guys is going to live. But if he wants to attack, he has to stop in the water, which is going to lower his attack. Which pretty much ensures White Dolphin's safety. Yep, only 56 this time. I believe it did like 69 last time or something like that. So White Dolphin has taken a beating, but it's been for the greater good. Okay. Now, who wants the kill and the experience? I think Mechanical Snail does. Because Mechanical Snail's my big baddie. And I want him to get as good as he can possibly get. And the last time, I used White Dolphin very offensively in my what should I call it? Like, in my warm-up series, I suppose, where I did 3 matches. And I leveled up White Dolphin. I'll tell you what, he leveled up defense by 1 point, and that was it. I expected so much more. I can only assume that, like, the better a unit is, the better its level ups are. Or maybe it's all just pointless and we're all just alone in the universe, but...
You fought...
Yeah, I guess I did. Maybe that's why I don't feel that bad that I lost.
Yeah.
Now you... Don't
you be losing any other duels, alright?
Of course.
Alright, cool. But yeah, that's the first match down. What happens now is I get to pick 2 of his monsters, which are all Fire Reapers, so I guess, you know, I'd take my pick. And clear bonus experience received 16. I thought I got 18 last time. Maybe I did worse this time. That sound. I don't like that. Which ones do I want? Oh, it's such a predicament. It's so hard to choose, 2 and 4. Alright. I will take them.
Hey, Yugi!
Yeah, what's going on?
There's something
I forgot to tell you about this tournament. There are 5 opponents in each area, and if you don't beat them all, you can't move on. I just defeated you, Joey, so right. And if you clear 4 areas, a whole new path opens up. A new path? What's that? Like I know. Well, just keep winning, and maybe it'll all make sense later, so keep at it, buddy. Thanks, Joey. That's exactly what I'll do. God, I wish that sounded like Yugi. A new path. Is it just me, or does Yugi remind you of Frodo a little bit? Just like, I don't know.
I don't know what the new path is.
Yeah, but we're traveling on our own road right now. No matter who we face on this road, we must win.
And we'll do it together.
Has Yugi ever been checked into, like, a facility for people with multiple personality disorder? That's just a question that I've had for, like, 15 years. And nobody's been kind enough to answer it. Alright, so save data 2. Actually, let's just make it 4 so we don't even bother with the first one. Save data 4. Alright. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like the series, you should watch more of the series. I'll be uploading them every day like I do. And, yeah, you know, like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Tell all your friends that play Yu-Gi-Oh! Be like, hey, this guy's playing Capsule Monsters, and he's got a really interesting take on the game. Also, He's really good at the game, you know, he's kind of like a champion, but, like, he's humble, you know, he's a humble brag, you know what I'm talking about? Like, he's very much on the down low about his mad skills, so you should really check him out, because, you know, you can appreciate it in all of its glory. But, yeah, I will see you guys next time.